What up, guys? It's your boy Zach Zeiler, and today I don't really know what to call this video. It may be a vlog. I'm not quite sure yet, but essentially I have a week starting yesterday, and I didn't film yesterday, but I have a week to myself because my wife is on vacation with her family, and so I figured, this could be an opportunity for me to focus on my eating, training, and sleeping, number one. You guys know that I'm trying to max out my potential right now. That's really what I'm focused on. And just take advantage of the time to really get some filming in, get you guys some content over the course of the next 6 days now. And not only that, I'm excited because my brother should be coming home from Texas relatively soon. And so we'll have some content together, going to the gym, hanging out, kind of some vlog material. And I believe we're throwing him a welcome home party, so I might even film over there at the old house. So that's ideally what I want to do. I want to hang out with you guys. I'm not sure how much I'm going to film, how long these videos will be, and I'm not sure how productive or informative they're going to be actually, but we don't hang out too often. It's always workout footage, music over sessions and stuff, so I think I need to start doing these vlogs more often. And yeah, I'm going to take my dogs for a walk because, as you can tell, my beagle right now is going absolutely insane, and I need to tire them out. Well, not Olive, obviously, but Bella keeps chasing the cats around, and I have to keep screaming at her because she's going through the cat door. But this is an update on where Bella is, you guys. She's a big beagle puppy now. I wouldn't even call her a puppy. She's a full-on dog. Say what up, doe. Say what up, doe. But I'm going to take them for a walk. Do you want to go for a walk? And then, I don't know, you guys, I just ate my meal, and I should have filmed that probably before doing this intro to show you guys what I ate, but all I had was some, eggs, turkey bacon, and toast. You guys see that all the time on my Instagram, but you tell me if they had a good walk. Olive's dying over here. Let me see, Bella, come here. Oh, she's panting too. Did you have a good walk? Oh, are you tired? So, oh yeah, I'm gonna lay down now. I'm not nuts anymore. It's not even raining that bad out right now, but it was just thunderstorming so bad outside just a second ago when I went and let the dogs out, which is such a hassle to do because they hate when it rains. So I was out in the pouring rain for about 6 minutes. And anyways, I'm getting my next meal put together right now. Nothing too serious. I'm going with some chicken, and I'm going to have some rice with the chicken, some Knorrs. I think that's the brand Knorr. Just your standard Kroger chicken tenderloins. I like the tenderloins personally because you don't have to cut them up too much versus the entire breast where you got to cut the fat and the gristle off of them. That's just me being lazy, but I love these tenderloins. So, in general, my nutrition, you guys, right now, where it stands, ideally, I just focus on, oh shit, I just dropped my camera. Ideally, I just try to get my camera to focus. I try to, eat as many calories as possible throughout the day. I'd say I have, anywhere between, 4,000 and 4,500 calories on a day-to-day basis. And those, of course, are never that clean. I am by no means a clean eater. If you guys were to see my pantry right now, we got some pixie sticks, we got some cheese ball puffs, some popcorn, pretzels, crackers, chips, candy. That's all just on the bottom shelf right there. But no, I mean, I don't eat complete garbage. I definitely have a sweet tooth. I enjoy my snacks. I enjoy getting fast food a couple of times a week. In fact, I had it last night and the day before I had McDonald's. It's just that it's so hard for me to get my calories in, without eating dirty, I don't know anyone on a personal level that can eat 4,000 calories clean. How are you going to eat that clean? Just 5 tons of chicken breast? No. I'm not a believer in that, and I am very blessed with my metabolism. I can get away with so much, and I don't have to focus on, weighing out my food or anything like that. Even if I want to get shredded, if I were to do a competition at an amateur level or a show nearby, all I would need, honestly, I would say is 2 or 3 weeks and my diet would consist of fish and a vegetable. Fish, chicken, and a vegetable, and that's all I would eat for 3 weeks, and I would be so ungodly shredded that I can't even put it in perspective for you guys. And that's just how my composition works. Like, I'm so blessed when it comes to my metabolism. Some people hate me for it, and some people completely understand, you know, whether it's an ectomorph type build or whatever. You guys have seen, though, like from day one, me being on YouTube, I've always been a really lean guy, even when I try to bulk. It's like a hassle for me to put on body fat. So I understand the basics of nutrition. You know, I'm not like a nutritionist. I'm not one of these YouTubers that come on here and tell you, oh, these are what you need, your micronutrients, your macronutrients, these are so essential, these vitamins, you need these supplements and stuff in your diet in order to be successful. No. And that's why I don't talk about my diet a whole lot here on YouTube, because I understand, you know, what works for me. And if I put it out there, you know, that I eat all this junk food and stuff, someone else is going to go and think, oh, I'm going to go and follow Zach's diet. And I don't feel comfortable doing that. I've always done what works for me and what my body like reacts to the most. And, you know, if I feel as though I'm looking in the mirror that I'm losing size, or that I'm too shredded, or I'm too high a body fat, I make adjustments based on that. You know, I cut out a little bit of junk food, I cut out carbohydrates, I cut out certain fats that are not beneficial to my training and to building my physique. And that's really my take on all of it. It's pretty darn easy. Like, I probably have 5 to 8 meals a day, but those aren't like hefty meals. They aren't gigantic meals. Sometimes they are towards the evening, because I get like the munchies at night big time. Even in the middle of the night, sometimes I wake up and have a bowl of cereal or something, just because I'm craving food, or my stomach's just like, man, we gotta eat. Or like, I don't consider it a meal, but in the middle of the night I'll wake up and I'll have like a huge chug out of the milk gallon, just because I'm the only one that really drinks milk in the house anyways. But it's fun. Like, I try to keep my training and my nutrition, this whole journey, this whole process, fun, because it's something that's so important to me. But yes, fitness is my occupation. It's how I make a living. It's how I support myself as well as my wife. And you guys are always asking questions about that too, like, how do you make a living? Like, what do you do for a living? Do you have a job? Fitness is my job. Like, that's the best way I can put it. Like, I have multiple different avenues of revenue coming in, and I think it's very important to do that, especially if you're self-employed, just in case something goes wrong in one area, to have something else to fall back on. Like YouTube, for example. There were so many YouTubers a few years ago that were reliant on YouTube itself, and that was all. A few years ago, I was making a lot more money on YouTube than what I am right now. And that's just being completely blunt. And with the changes over the years and the effect that those changes had on certain channels, mine being one of them, I'm not making anywhere near as much money on YouTube as what I was a few years ago. And that's frustrating, yes, but I have many other avenues of revenue coming in, from my personal training business, from my clothing line, from affiliations with friends, affiliations that are like local around me, affiliations across social media, sponsors. I have my video store on my website. I have an OnlyFans account, social media account. I just have so many different means of revenue coming in that I don't always have to worry about one thing, that I don't try to put too much focus on one thing. And one thing I could improve on is my overall management on social media. In terms of like how active I am and stuff, maybe I should be a little bit more active here on YouTube, for example. But it's frustrating when you're not getting the same results that you were getting a few years ago. I'm not reaching out to as many people. And, you know, it's a good thing that I have the same supporters that I had from day one, and I see the same names coming to my videos and stuff. And so I do feel like I'm obligated to post to YouTube as often as I can, just for those people, because they've been supporting me since day one. And not only that, but YouTube is where I got my start. Like, YouTube is where my social media started growing, and where I was going to college actually studying nursing, and I dropped out of college after a semester because I had all of these different opportunities arising. This is when my social media started growing, and I started getting messages from people on my Facebook, my Instagram, my email, of these people saying, "Hey Zach, your story has inspired me to not necessarily start lifting, but get out of a dark place, or to fight and face my obstacle." And at this time, I was a young kid going to school, a freshman in college. I was like, do I pursue this nursing thing, which was still very important to me at the time because I had went through chemotherapy and radiation therapy. I had lived in a hospital. And so I thought, pursuing nursing obviously is a very sturdy occupation to have. There's a great demand for it, and I would be able to give back, to that aspect of it all, if that makes any sense. But at the same time, I was so passionate about, inspiring people, leaving an impact on people's lives in some way or another. And with YouTube and stuff, I could do it at such an enormous level that would outreach not just to Michigan, not just to my city, not just to the United States, but all across the world. People that didn't even speak the same language, reaching out to me just to tell me their stories and how they were affected by mine and inspired by what I was doing. That's what got me into pursuing this as a career. And I don't make anywhere near as much money as a lot of these other guys in the industry, trust me. I think that a lot of that is due to the fact that I've been more diligent. I'm not as selfish. I don't take any of these contracts. I don't use any of these companies to put my name out there. And you guys, some of you know about some of the contracts I've been offered by some of the top name people in the industry and stuff, the top companies, some of the clothing lines and everything. And I want to do my own thing. I want to have my own set values. I don't want to have a contract where I'm restricted to pushing products and stuff on you guys and not be real with you and filter what I say and do. And I just feel like it's so important for me to stay grounded with myself and what I started to believe in, because I think I can create a future from it. And if not, I may have to go get a job one day. As of now, I don't have to. And I definitely see that in the future, I could definitely make some damage in the industry. And you guys know that my journey is about to start over again pretty soon. And that's something that I'm nervous about because I may very well not reach the goals that I'm setting out to achieve. And I want to be blunt with you guys, I'm nervous. I'm really nervous going into all of this. And I'm hoping that all of you will continue to support me the way that you've always supported me. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in to where I can make a living and a career out of this. So, I'm going to finish cooking dinner here, this chicken, and hopefully I wasn't out of focus that whole time. I really need to practice with this camera more. I honestly need to get a different lens than this one right here because this is much more for further wider shots than vlogging and stuff, so it's difficult for me to vlog with this camera, although I have a camcorder I could be using too. Anyways, I need to get the rice on, the chicken's cooking up. I'll show you guys the final product when it's finished. I decided to break this into 2 different meals, I guess, for right now. I'm not that hungry since I ate not too long ago, so I'm a little short on chicken, honestly, for breaking this into 2 meals. But I ate not too long ago, so it's not going to be that big of a deal until I go and train here in the next few hours. But I'm going to go enjoy this. I got my pink lemonade. And yeah, I guess I'll check in with you guys in a bit. I need to probably charge this battery here in a little bit, just because it wasn't charged to begin with. But yeah, talk to you guys in a little while. So, check this out, guys. It's practically Inception here. Here I am about to publish this video that, for you guys watching right now, is in the past, but you're seeing it here go live first. Watch this, hit publish. It's basically like you're looking into the future of the past. I don't know how to put it like without it sounding really stupid, but I just made this YouTube video go live. It wasn't a very great one. That's the actual thumbnail there, not this one, and it's not called building, a classic physique, back improvements. I'm saving that for a later title. Instead, this video is just called back improvements. Click the bell, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're getting the notifications. Yeah, I'm a sellout. But right now, I'm in a position where I'm antsy because I know I'm going to the gym again. I feel like I could go right now, but I just got done eating, 15 minutes ago I did my dishes. I fed my dog. Well, I fed one of them, the fat one right there. She ate her food and now she wants to steal Olive's, as per usual. So right now, I'm in a position where I get to hang out. I have no editing to do because this video, thank goodness, was ready to be published. Yeah, go check that out, guys. So it is 8 o'clock. I'm sorry I don't turn on any lights in my house. Got some juicy Instagram photos over here. If you guys are interested, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, now onlyfans.com. But I don't know, I'm feeling good right now. And I'm hungry, believe it or not. I really want like some ice cream or something. But I know I will regret that decision if I do that, if I have any ice cream or anything going before a chest workout, especially when I'm borderline lactose intolerant. So one thing I've noticed about like late night workouts like this, since I'm not really accustomed to doing them, I'm used to going in the mornings or the afternoons really, where I don't have a lot of food in my system, a lot of carbohydrates. I find that at night, with a lot of carbs throughout the day, I tend to just blow up. Like I get really vascular, my pumps get insane, and so I struggle in terms of reps. I can't normally like handle weight for as many reps in the evenings because I get so fatigued so quickly from like getting pumped throughout the movement, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go through some chest and maybe a little bit of some triceps. Exactly what I did earlier today. Maybe I'll do some different exercises, approach this workout differently, basically gauge the room or the gym, as you will, based on what equipment to use, and just have a really good session. I also hit calves earlier today, and holy mother of Lord, I went heavy as hell. Like I maxed out 3 of the calf machines. I went from one to the next to the next, one to the next to the next, and one to the next to the next. Completely maxed out, and my calves right now are killing me. So I'm definitely not hitting calves again, even though I could definitely use it. Who of us can't, unless you have those ungodly calf genetics. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead, start getting my stuff together, with it being 8 o'clock, around a half hour, 25-minute drive. I'm going to start hydrating a little bit, take creatine again, and we'll see where this all goes. I hope I can get some good footage tonight. It should not be too packed on a Saturday night, I wouldn't think. So if this were like a Wednesday at 8, or maybe a Tuesday, maybe even a Monday at 8 o'clock after the staff leaves and stuff, it's definitely like really packed in the gym. But you know what, that just motivates you that much more when you're in there throwing weight around. So let me go ahead and do what I gotta do to get ready, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, fight. I'm here, I'm here. Press, 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 press. I'm here, bro, I'm here. Press, press. Good. Good. Go. Good. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go. Sometimes the lighting looks so good, and sometimes it sucks. That looks so good on the camera. I'm scared to look at it later on. I'm not as lean as what I could be. This is the hardest thing right now since I'm a higher body fat. This detail's not in as much, and that's what frustrates me because I love to have like spider lines. Alright, what up you guys? Post-workout. Sitting here with my Nick Strength and Power Up. Shout out to him. Great coverage of the Olympia this year. Definitely an amazing YouTuber when it comes to bodybuilding and fitness. I'm over here with this chicken and rice that I made earlier. And I know for a fact, it's going on midnight right now. It's 11:58. I just know for a fact, said it 3 times now, that I'm going to have some really bad cravings here in a little bit. And if I end up eating, I don't know if it's going to be on camera or not. More than likely, it'll be something like just like a few microwaved hot dogs, like 3 hot dogs, and then maybe some ice cream or some cereal. We'll have to see. But I'm not sure if I'm going to film that. I have some beautiful orange cream soda here. So that's that. The workout was pretty good actually. It was a really good workout. I did like my first exercise, the incline bench, before my friend Christian showed up at the gym, and I saw him loading up plates on the incline as I was loading up plates on the flat. I was like, yo, Christian, why don't we just work out together? And he's like, oh yeah, well sure, I don't want to get in the way of your video or anything like that. So that was cool, having someone there to talk with and lift with. It's always nice from time to time instead of like lifting by yourself. Having a spotter there as well. And Christian's a really cool dude. And believe it or not, you guys, funny thing, like Christian, I was talking to him, he's like, yeah, I was already here earlier today. I was like, no way, I was here earlier too. And he's like, yeah, I did chest earlier. I was like, I did chest earlier too. It just comes to show that if you want something bad enough, you better be willing to sacrifice, because we're out here on a Saturday night hitting the gym a second time, and you can say we don't have any lives, but Christian's pretty passionate about lifting. He's a younger guy. So, I don't know, you guys. If there's something out there you want, you better be willing to sacrifice. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to enjoy this meal. This may be the end of this video, like the outro right here. I'm not sure if I'll continue this tomorrow or that will be a separate video. But just in case, thank you guys very much for watching. Again, I'm horrible at focusing my camera. I really don't look that great right now anyways. I'm tired and ready for bed. I took my melatonin before leaving the gym, so I'm already starting to feel a little bit drowsy right now, which is good because I want to wake up early tomorrow. So rise and grind, and thank you guys again. I love you all so much. This is Zeiler. Peace out. Bye. Oh, it's kind of horrible lighting, but yo, you get the drift. Peace out. Bye.